Recycling is more than sorting bottles. It's steel-toe boots, second shifts, machines roaring back to life. Recycling helps strengthen manufacturing, taking what's been to build what's next. Other countries are racing to dominate the future, but we've got innovation made in the USA. America's plastic makers are investing billions, powering nearly 670,000 jobs, manufacturing more from recycled plastics. That's the economy of the future. Join us. Support policies for today's and tomorrow's jobs.
Ever wanted to stay on vacation longer? Us too. With Vrbo's long stay discounts, you can stay longer and save more on select properties. Gotta love a win-win. Book the perfect summer getaway today with Vrbo Private Vacation Rentals. Your future self will thank you later.
This sandwich, it's a complete game changer. Hello, this is Mike, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club is that juicy chicken with that toasty pretzel bun. That bun, it's crispy, cozy, just amazing. With the pretzel bun, the Dijon mustard, and the chicken, it makes that sweet, savory kind of combination. It's everything that you love about food rolled into one. It looks phenomenal. It tastes great. It's delicious.
Order the Pretzel Cheddar Club with Cherry Berry and Sprite for a limited time on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Innovation in American plastics means reducing, reusing, and
manufacturing.
So you recycle.
Well, yeah, we manufacture recycled plastic. It's how we stay competitive.
And it's better for the environment.
And it's better for business.
How?
It's the way of the future. The U.S. has to keep up.
Less waste. Plastic, because it was made to be more.
Connect you with a board-certified provider. Eligible patients can access custom.
I'm Phineas for the award-winning Good Morning Forest Oak on WFOM TV. Any student that came to the SGA interest meeting, please remember the due date for the packet is September 15th. Turn in to Mr. Montez or Miss Paul. We will also meet again the same day during advisory. If you are interested in boys softball, come see Mr. Montez in room E126 ASAP. Here's a recap of the week's news events from vocabulary.com.
Yeah, it's the week of rap, like that. Okay, it's Flow Cab giving some to the drummer, right? We're about to hit you with that recap of the summer. And when we say it was hot, that's no lie. There were heat waves, records were broken worldwide. What? Congress passed one big beautiful bill, enacting much of Trump's agenda there on Capitol Hill. Plus, Trump made moves that Democrats criticized, deploying National Guards and raids by ICE. There were no kids protests from state to state. The same day, Trump held a military parade. And there were deadly floods in the hill country of Texas. It was devastating. As we reflect, it still affects us. But at least the airport experience improved. True. Since your shoes no longer have to be removed. And many states have new restrictions on cell phones in schools. Some say they're a distraction. Others say that they're a tool. Well, the NBA MVP, SGA, took us Oklahoma City Thunder all the way. In hockey, Florida Panther fans stand up. They're the back-to-back champs, winners of the Stanley Cup. Carlos Alcaraz, won big in tennis, the French and the U.S. Open. He's a menace. Local golf won the French Open, her second Grand Slam. And Arena Sabalenka won the U.S. Open. Theater, maybe Happy Ending was on a roll. It won 6 Tony Awards, the most of any show. And Taylor Swift got rights to her catalog back and engaged to Travis Kelce, as a matter of fact. Wow. 13-year-old Faison Zaki won this year's Scripps National Spelling Bee in the U.S. The Nintendo Switch 2 broke records with the millions of units that it moved. And Lil Boo Boos became a sensation. can see them on the key rings of all generations. It was a long summer, so thanks for your patience. Flow Cab, wishing we were back on vacation. For real. Yeah, y'all. Don't forget to enter the Weekend Rap Shout-Out Contest, right? Make sure to have a teacher, parent, or guardian submit your rhyme. Do it. And maybe you'll get a shout-out in a future Weekend Rap.
Here's Miss Jones-Black with some important information.
Good morning, Forest Oak family, and happy Friday to you. I hope that this school year is starting off well for you. It is starting off well for me, and I am excited for this year. I just want to take a moment to introduce myself to those of you who may not know me. So I am Miss Jones-Black. I'm the Assistant School Administrator for grade 7 this year. However, I've been at Forest Oak for the last 15 years. For those of you who have had siblings who have gone through here, I may have taught them, or at least I know who they are. During my time here, I've taught English and reading for grades 6, 7, and 8, and also have done a lot with restorative justice, helping you all to build community, practice self-care, and work out your problems in a healthy and positive way. Also, I'm married. I have 3 sons. Joshua, who is 18, and he just went off to Towson University this year. I wear my little Towson lanyard. My middle son, Caleb, he's 16. He's in 11th grade, and he actually went here to Forest Oak when he was in the 8th grade. Some of his teachers, he had Mr. Johnson, Mr. Conti, Miss Kumar, Miss Prince, Miss Key, and he was part of the GMFO show for a while with Miss Stern. And my youngest son, Matthew, he is 14, and he is in the 9th grade. One thing that I love to do in addition to teaching and being a part of our Forest Oak school community is I like to try new recipes. I have given up meat, so I am all about trying new things. So that's a little bit about me. I look forward to learning more about each of you. I hope that you have a fantastic Friday and a great weekend. Take care.
Thank you, Ms. Jones-Black. Today in advisory, we will be working on a Nearpod on growth mindset. 8th grade teachers and students, please stay tuned after the close for information about high school choice programs. That's all for today's edition of Good Morning Forest Oak. I'm Denise, and have a fantastic Friday. GMFO out.
All right, great job.
Hi. You're on. Awesome. Welcome 8th graders. Hopefully you and your advisory teachers still have you on. My name is Miss Castro, formerly Miss Dillon, for those of you who might know me that way instead. I'm here to talk to you 8th graders about the high school choice process in MCPS. So you have a lot of options, and I know you just started 8th grade, but this is the time of the year you have to think about what you might want to be doing or where you want to go to high school. So you can go to your home school of Gaithersburg High School, which has a lot of really awesome options and programs for you, including cosmetology. They have auto body. They have Project Lead the Way, as well as the general classes as well. Or you can choose to apply to a wide variety of high school programs throughout different MCPS schools, high schools, that is. So you apply in the beginning of your 8th grade year. The application opens up in early October. I believe the date they gave this year is the 6th, but that does kind of vary depending on when they actually open up the application. And the deadline, though, I know the absolute last day to apply is November 7th. So you'd be like, okay, what kind of programs can I apply to? So there's programs that are both lottery-based and criteria-based. Lottery-based mean that anyone who is interested, move my head out the way. Take my head out. Yeah, there you go. Lottery-based means that anyone who's interested in the program basically just checks off a box on the application that they would like to apply, and then they take all the people, and it's like a lottery. They randomly select the people that they invite into it. Criteria-based are oftentimes more academic-focused in that it's an IB program. It might be the humanities program at Poolsville. And for that one, you have to write some essays, and then you have to meet certain criteria for classes and for grades. So there are two different kinds, and both are done the same application way, and you can apply whenever it is. I'm going to come into your class, your advisories, later next week or the week after to tell you more about it. Can you go to the next slide? But I want to make sure that I let you know about some important open houses in case I don't get to you before. Okay, so I encourage you and your parent guardian at home to go to either Forest Oaks website has the information about it, or you go to MCPS High School Choice Process, and they have all this information on there as well, and it's constantly being edited and changed. But if you're interested, you think you might want to apply to a high school where you could do aerospace and aviation, if you want to go to Seneca Valley and do the hospitality program or construction, among so many other programs, I can't possibly think of them all to list right now. The open houses for these start to come up before I might get to your classes, which is why I want to make sure I tell you today. So starting on Monday, September 15th, at, I believe it's 7 p.m. in English and 7:45 p.m. in Spanish. It's virtual. It's a link that you can click on the MCPS website. They're going to tell you about the high school choice process in general throughout all of MCPS, sort of just a general overview of what it means, what you might be interested in, and like how you can apply and what are the next steps. And then after that, each school hosts their own open house to tell you more about their specific program. So if you think you might be interested in a program, like maybe MC squared, where you want to be taking high school credit at the same time you're taking college credit, as an example, you would go to that high school to listen to what they have to say about what their program is, what it offers. You will be going to that high school if you're selected and choose to go, instead of Gaithersburg High School. That will be like your new school. Can you go on to the next slide, please? Wonderful. And then the last thing that we like to offer you here at Forest Oak is an 8th grade family night. So if this whole process seems like it is a lot, which it is, we offer the opportunity for you and your family to come and hear about the process from us who have done it before with you. And then we also will help your families log into ParentView, which is how you submit your application. It might be that we help you, decide what programs you might want to be a part of. We give you information, and many students also either start to apply or apply while they're there. So if that's something of interest to you and your family, I want to make sure I put that out there as well. We are hosting an 8th grade family night on October 15th in Forest Oaks cafeteria, and I'll make more announcements as we get closer. There I am again. But we will help you with the process. We'll give you more information. What is it like at Forest Oak, and sort of walk you through it. So if you remember, I said that the application opens in October, early October, typically like the 6th or the 7th, and then you have a month to complete it. We will host the family night about halfway through, so you have some ideas of what you might want to apply for, and then we will help you and your families if that's a process that you're looking to move forward with. I think, can you go to the next slide? I think that's my last slide. Yeah, okay. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, Ms. Castro, to ask anything about the high school choice process in general. You can also ask Ms. Webb, your counselor, and we're more than happy to help. I know it's an overwhelming process and you're like, I just started 8th grade, but there are so many awesome opportunities available to you as an MCPS student that I want to make sure that you know and can take advantage of. So if you have questions, let us know. Otherwise, we hope to see you at the 8th grade family night. Bye.